Hello everyone, I have so many more fantastic Poppy Playtime prototype fan designs to show you. If, like me, you can't get the wrong side prototype design out of your head from the last video, I think you'll agree with what the channel Myth Cafe commented when he said this could be one of the most creative communities out there. I don't know about you, but I'm inclined to agree with him just from what I've seen. The sheer amount of artwork, the talent and the variety is insane. All of the designs featured in this video, as always, are from the Kirbyster Plays Community tab. Thank you to everyone who has used it. Before we get started, subscribe if you would like to, and thank you to the Kirbyster Plays channel members. I believe one of the channel members in this has a design coming up in this video as well. Let's get on with it. I'm Kirbyster Plays, how you doing? Can you react to this, Kirbster? I made this design in chapter 3, I was too lazy to continue the legs. I forgot the eye, but just imagine there's one eye. Okay, I can do that, Saturn. I like this one because, again, like it takes the scorpion format. Like so many people have redesigned the prototype now as a scorpion rather than something aligned to more of a spider shape, and I like that, and it takes that format and almost makes it a bit more lobster. I'm thinking like the giant hands kind of becoming claws, and the really big, like scary two heads at the front here. Like I'm assuming maybe this is catnap because of the ears and the skull just above it. Very, very scary. And I like just the amount of appendages on this one as well. Like there's the stringy arm on this side, which is Mummy Longlegs, I assume. And on this side there's a boxy box. Like this is just such a mad rush of imagination and so many different parts. And it would be scary. It would be terrifying to see this in Playtime Co. So yeah, no, really good, Saturn, well done. Day 1 of posting my prototype redesign called The Genesis. You can ask me about the design in the comments. Day 1 of posting, day 1 is all it took apparently. This design is so hulking and huge and fantastic. I love it because it's relatively similar to the official design, but with a lot of different takes on it and tweaks and everything. Mainly like looking at the body and just the big hulking design at the top with like the long neck and the head and the arms. Again, not too dissimilar from the official design, but I love it. What makes this design really shine is the body, right? Like there's another arm down here, and then just all of this stuff going on, and then catnap at the back here, and this entire device there as well. So it's almost like a moving base, like a walking fortress, and I love that in a prototype design like this. So yeah, there's a lot about this that I can appreciate. It's really fantastically well made. What I do want to know, Clampus, if you are watching, is how long did this take to draw? Because something like this, and like what gave you the idea to have like two separate sections? Gojira Studios 1006, The False God. Everything dies, but not every dead body stays in the same place. The legs are a mechanical claw. The wings form a dragon toy. Its face is covered in metal. It mimics the voice of each toy it takes. It took me a long time to make it. Hope you like it. I love this one obviously just because it's a different way of making the prototype. I couldn't tell you for the life of me what exactly this is made of, like what the material of the green is, but I love it. And like the idea that its face is covered in metal and like it mimics the toys it takes. What a fantastic idea that is. It's like the prototype's personality and mentality is built up of the toys that comprise it. What a fantastic idea. And it's derived from a dragon toy. Again, that's a really original idea, like a brand new concept which I hadn't seen before I laid eyes on this toy, so yeah, well done. Kirbyster Plays, I redrew it, Prism World. This is very scary. Look at the size of that head and the number of teeth there. Jesus Christ, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Do I have 3 rows of teeth? I mean at least 25 teeth. That is really scary. Oh my god, look at all of the different like anguished faces here. I envy your art style really, like the way that this is put together. I don't know why, I just really like it. I love the legs as well and the design that you've given the shoes. Very, very good. This looks like something that you could make out of Lego. I don't know why, it's just after seeing that arm at the back and like the kind of wire pieces around the top. Very good. And I also like how the catnap head at the top here is attached by like the top, so I assume this is what the poppy gas would come out of, if that's a design that aligns with this particular take. Yeah, very good. Lots to love here. Oh god, we've got a lot of text, so I'm going to read through it very quickly. Little pootis. Hi Kirbyster, I messed up on the third word. Let's try again. I messed up again. Hi Kirby, I'm very happy to show my prototype redesign to you. Also, that's the first time I post something on YouTube. I'm very uncomfortable with talking to people in general, especially in public. Yeah, I'm shy and scared. Aw, me too. But anyway, I hope you'll appreciate my own prototype design. I do. I appreciate every design that comes through, but I think this one in particular is quite special. Anyway, reading on. So right now I have so much things to tell about this design. So first, my prototype did actually take some inspiration from some of the old concept art that never made it to the final game, like the multiple grab packs on his back, the idea that he got a very long Jack-in-the-Box looking neck, and some inspiration from the catnap shrine. So yeah, no, drawing inspiration from all the right places so far. To add more toys on his body, he also got some big damage on his body, just to explain why he got so many toy parts to defend himself. I also had the idea to get some of the other toy parts on him to be more chronologically accurate, like the Huggy and Kissy arms for example, very nice. And the fact also that Boxy Boo is still alive in that version of Poppy Playtime, he just lost his arm while escaping Ollie, very nice idea. Also, speaking of Ollie, his OG face was on the prototype skull, but since an incident when he did escape from his chamber, some of the employees did burn his face by using some kind of defense protocols in the factory just to immobilize him, probably Harley Sawyer, since he's self-aware enough to know how dangerous bigger bodies could be. After the Hour of Joy, the prototype not only collects toys, but also some of the employees' faces as a trophy. This is an allusion to the fact he mimics everyone's voice, maybe the ones he killed before or something, but sometimes he hides his face behind a real mask. Aw, me too. And also, just to finish that description, he also does have some very long puppet-like arms that he can use to grab something in the distance, without making himself have to go to some really tight space. This design also explains how in this alternate universe the prototype managed to grab Mummy Longlegs at the end of chapter 2, even though the hallway right behind where the hand came from was actually too narrow. Fantastic. Excellent. Anyway, again, I'm very happy to show you and everyone else my own prototype redesign. Well, thank you very much. As well as that very detailed and comprehensive alternative universe plotline, there are two pictures attached, one without Poppy Gas and one with. This is really brilliant. Like, I love the Bron inclusion even, and like the organic red hands. There's so much about this that I love. This is, so far, I have to say, the best characterization of grab packs. On the back of the prototype, like, this is what they would look like. If that concept idea of grab packs on the back of the prototype was seen through to the final game, this is almost exactly what it would look like, I guarantee you. It's really scary as well that like the head is behind this mask with like one tiny little eye glimmering through there. This is really scary. There is so much to love about this one, seriously. And like the big catnap representation as well. I can see what you mean about the catnap shrine now. Like the neck, it's coming out of the catnap's own head. What a twist. There's so much to love about this one. You should be very proud of it. Prototype fan design also took a little inspo with the Bron foot. I can see that you've taken particular care to point out the doughy hands to us. Thank you. I mean, doughy representation on the prototype is always quite good. The mask in this one is particularly crooked and like broken, and I love that. Does it say Funny Jack on the front? Like Funny Jack in the box? That's quite good. I'm going to call this one Funny Jack. If you're watching this far, comment Funny Jack. Hashtag Team Funny Jack. Prototype mix, Poppy, please take it a video. Poppy creation. Brilliant. I love when people like experiment with the prototype and everything. Like, this one is a Poppy. That makes sense. Chronologically, Poppy is experiment 1007, is it? Or 5, or like around the prototype. So Poppy, Boxy and the prototype have like this kind of like special relationship. So yeah, the prototype looking like Poppy, it just works. And this is the first time, I believe, I've seen Poppy with prototype legs drawn in the same way and put together in the same way. So yeah, very good. This is drawn and put together so competently to not sound demeaning. So yeah, no, great stuff. KV East, that sounds familiar. Feeling lazy to finish his legs, but anyway, my third version of the prototype. If you're wondering why his face looks like that, it's because I want to give him a reason to imitate other people's voices. I'm glad people are kind of clocking that there are other ways to show that they can mimic voices. That's very good. Because after the tape with Elliot Ludwig, he had a problem with his mouth. His mouth opened wide and his entire face, including his voice box, got destroyed. Very interesting idea. Oh, I know where this is from. We saw that this wasn't completed in time for the last part. And now it is. That's fantastic. The teeth in the mouth are horrifying. And all of this coming out of like a big poppy flower? What a fantastic idea. I know that you were too lazy to finish the legs, but I'd be really interested to see what it looked like with legs. So give it a go, man. You never know. It could end up looking fantastic. Hello, Kirbyster Plays. Sorry for getting your name wrong. That's fine, man. This is my prototype fan design. I call it the true prototype. This is so interesting. The words on the different monitors and everything, and the speakers and stuff, and like all of these different screens, and again catnap representation at the top there. This is really interesting, because this is like something that Mob would do. Like just have all of these monitors showing different things, and wow, yeah, no, this is a very unique concept. You know, that's very strange. I'll remember this one because no one's ever called me Kirbyster Plays before. Mirror Man, well done. This is a very, very unique take on it. You know, if someone else wants to try and adapt this and draw this design in particular in a different style, go for it. Because, you know, this design knows no bounds. This could look like so many different things, and I'd be excited to see what people think. Hi, I just made a new one. Please, Kirbyster, react to this. Its name is The Abomination. It's a combination of a lot of toys, and it is the best one I have drawn yet, and is a spider. Sorry for shadow, don't worry about that. Okay, so I love some of the prototype designs that I just call mesh of pieces designs. This is so huge. Like, I know you say it's based off a spider, and I can see the spider head there. How does this move? Like, realistically, how does this move? Again, this is something that Mob could and perhaps should have done. Just have this mesh of pieces. There's a saw on it. There are like mummy long legs down there and just skull heads. Oh, and it takes up an entire page. How long did this take to draw? This is really fun. I like this one. It's huge, it's fun, it's imposing, love it. Nico! I love Nico's art style. This is another I made after Chapter 5 release. Love it. This is very cool. Just the perspective of this one, and his head and his neck and that smile. I don't know why. Nico's just got it down to an art form, quite literally. I don't know, I just really like how this looks. Make a fan game, Nico. This looks like the art style of a popular fan game. This is great. I just love it. Me again, I updated my prototype design. Face will be the same, so I gave him an arm that's not withered, but it will be ripped soon, and also Kissy Missy. Also, can this be in a video? Yes, it can. Bendyzilla. Hello again. I love how the new prototype looks. I also love like the Kissy and Huggy and just how their faces are put together. That's very good. The prototype is so cool. This is great, and how you've been able to do like the thing on the front as well on the clothes. Very interesting. This is my prototype fan design. Also, he can see in the dark. This is Sean Norris, one of our channel members. This is so weird. It's cool. It's like a fox cat kind of thing. I like it. Multiple eyes, it can see in the dark. Very interesting. You know, the fact that you mentioned that in particular, it could make for a very interesting chase sequence. Like, you know, we have a flashlight, and then look, can you imagine like looking behind you and seeing the heterochromia prototype design just chasing you out of nowhere? I think that's quite cool. Yeah, no, lots of really interesting ideas in this one. I love the 4 arms as well. Don't know why, just like that idea. And those are all of the designs that we're going to see today. Absolutely loved that selection. People are so good. People are so good at designing and making the prototype. It's really fantastic. Subscribe, please. Consider joining and becoming a channel member. That's all from me. I'm Kirbyster Plays. Bye.